Hello children, welcome back to the e-learning class. Today we are going to see the remaining part of the vocabulary and grammar. Now children, let us go to the textual page, page number 94. Question number 3. Complete these sentences using is, am or are. You have already learnt about helping verbs is, am, are. Let us take a review. If a noun or pronoun is singular or one, use is. If a noun or pronoun is plural or many, use are. Remember children, we use are helping verb with pronoun you, though it is singular. We use am helping verb with only pronoun I. I am. Let us see one example. I am a girl. Now children, complete the question number 3 by your own. Now let's go to the next question, question number 4. Complete these sentences using was or were. Let us learn about helping verbs was and were. We use was and were to talk about some event or person or events or persons in time frame which has already passed, means in the simple past tense. We use was and were, these helping verbs in simple past tense with a noun or pronoun. We use was helping verb in simple past tense with a singular noun or pronoun. Let us see examples. Children, we use was helping verb with singular nouns in past tense. For example, I, he, she, it or any singular noun. Let us read the sentences one by one. I was in class UKG last year. Children, in this sentence, last year is telling us about the past time. Also, I is here singular or one word. So, was helping verb used. He was late for school. Here, he is singular or one word. So, was helping verb is used. She was hungry last night. Here, she is a singular or one word. So, was helping verb is used. Children, here, last night is telling us about the past time. It was hot in the afternoon. Now it is evening time and a person wants to tell about the past time, afternoon time. It was hot in the afternoon. So was helping verb is used. Let us see the next. Mita was not at the home. Here Mita is a singular noun and she was not at home in the past time. We use were helping verb in simple past tense with a plural noun or pronoun. Let us see few examples. Children, we use helping verb were in simple past tense with a plural noun. For example, we were in kindergarten last year. Children, in this sentence, we is a plural pronoun and the last year word will tell you about the past time. So, here were helping verb is used. Remember children, we use were helping verb with pronoun you in simple past tense, though you pronoun is a singular noun. Let us see the next example. You were class monitor last month. Children, as you learnt about, we use were helping verb in the past tense with pronoun you, though you pronoun is a singular noun. So here were helping verb is used with you to tell about the past time. Let us see the next example. They were in Kolkata yesterday. Children, here they pronoun is a plural noun and yesterday word will tell you about the past time. So here were helping verb is used. Let us see the next example. The fruits were in the bowl. Children, here fruits is a plural noun, so here were helping verb is used. Remember children, helping verbs am and is, past form is was, and helping verb are, past form is were. Let us see few more examples. The bird was flying high. The birds were flying high. The cat was drinking milk. The cats were drinking milk.
Now children, let us go to the next question. Question number 5. Complete these sentences using has or have. Let us see the last question. Question number 5. Complete these sentences using has or have.
Helping verbs has and have. Have and has tell us that something belongs to someone. We use has when we mention about singular nouns or pronouns in the present tense. Children, we can also say we use has with third person singular pronouns. We use has with he, she, it or Rohan. Let us use has helping verb and make sentences. She has a black crayon too. Children, in this sentence, she is a third person singular pronoun or singular subject, so has helping verb is used. He has a flag. In this sentence, he is a third person singular pronoun, so has helping verb is used. It has stripes on it. Children, in this sentence, it is a third person singular pronoun, so has helping verb is used. Gita has a flower. Children, in this sentence, Gita is a singular noun, so has helping verb is used. Rohan has a bicycle. Children, in this sentence, Rohan is a singular noun, so has helping verb is used. The monkey has a tail. Children, in this sentence, monkey is a singular noun, so has helping verb is used. An elephant has a trunk. Children, in this sentence, once again, the noun elephant is a singular noun, so has helping verb is used. A year has 12 months. Children, in this sentence, the noun is a singular subject, so has helping verb is used. February has 28 days. Children, in this sentence, February is a singular noun or singular subject, so has helping verb is used. I hope you understood the concept, children. We use have when we mention about plural nouns or pronouns in the present tense. For examples, we, they, Jia and Sia, lions, etc. Now children, let us see few examples. They have bats. Children, in this sentence, they is a plural pronoun. So, have helping verb is used. We have fruits. Children, here we is a plural pronoun. So, have helping verb is used. Lions have beautiful fur. Children, in this sentence, lions is a plural noun, so have helping verb is used. Bikes have two wheels. Children, in this sentence, bikes noun, so have helping verb is used. Bikes have two wheels. Children, in this sentence, bikes is a plural noun or plural subject, so have helping verb is used. Remember children, we use have with pronouns I and you in the present tense, though these are singular pronouns. Or we can also say we use have with possessive pronouns that are I and you. Children, I and you, these are possessive pronouns. Also, we can call I and you, these are personal pronouns. I have a new bag. I have a younger brother. You have a yellow crayon.
Now children, complete the given question by your own. Let us go to the next page, page number 95. I play. Let's play, go fish and revise all the grammar concepts done in grade 2. So let's play the game. Fun time. I play. Play this interesting game with your partner. All you need is a dice and few counters. Now children, here are the instructions given how to play. First, take turns to throw the dice. 2. Start when you get a 6 or 1 on the dice. 3. Then move according to your number. 4. Perform the task mentioned on the block. 5th, you can't perform a task, miss a turn. 6. The first player to reach finish wins. So children, here me and my colleagues, we are going to play the game. So let us start. And today here with us to play the game Sheetal Miss, hi Miss, Shubhanjali Miss and Dhanashri Miss and me. Here we all are going to play the game. So let us start. Bead is red color, Sheetal Miss bead is yellow color, Dhanashri Miss bead is blue color and mine it is black one. So let us start. Miss 6. Now children, according to rule, Shubhanjali Miss got first 6, so she can move forward in the game. Miss 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. कहाँ से यहाँ से 1
Shubhanjali Miss is so
3,
lucky. She got
4,
second time
5,
also 6.
6.
Yes. Now let us move to the Sheetal Miss. It is your turn.
Yeah, I got 5.
5.
So my beat is yellow. From 1, I am starting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Share what your parents and you did together yesterday.
5 number, it was there. I have talked to my mother and I asked about how to make cake.
You asked the recipe.
Yes.
Yeah. Now my turn is there. I got 6. so I can move. 3. 1, 2, 3. Share opposite of day, up and hot. So children, as we know that day opposite word is night, up opposite word is down, and hot opposite word is cold. Miss, turn. Yes, miss. 2. Okay. Children, here Dhanashree Miss cannot move till the time she get 6 or 1 on the dice. This is how you have to play this game with your family members. Children, here we will stop, and this is how we have completed evaluation 4 syllabus. Best of luck for your oral assessment. Till the time, stay home, stay safe. Thanks for watching.